Alright, so this time it's about Air. It's rated R, a 2023 drama sports film that's about 2 hours long. 92% of critics on Rotten Tomatoes gave it a good review, and 98% of audience members gave it a good review. The consensus for the critics being a fact-based drama that no one will dunk on. Air aims to dramatize events that changed the sports world forever and hits almost nothing but net. The premise of the film, let's see. Air reveals the unbelievably game-changing partnership between the then-rookie Michael Jordan and Nike's fledgling basketball division, which revolutionized the world of sports and contemporary culture with the Air Jordan brand. This moving story follows the character-defining gamble of an unconventional team that will an unconventional team with everything on the line, the uncompromising vision of a mother who knows the worth of her son's immense talent, and the basketball phenom who will become the greatest of all time. Rated R for language. Wow, I did not know it was R. 'Cause, I mean, there's nothing graphic or like violent in this film. It's a drama about sports, but I guess yeah, people curse, so it's R. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman, Viola Davis, Chris Messina, Gustav Skarsgård. Skarsgård? Yeah. Marlon Wayans, Chris Tucker, Jessica Green, Matt Mayer, Julius Tenen, and Ben Affleck as director and producer, and Matt Damon also as producer. Yeah, every time like they're in a movie, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, they usually do projects together, and this is one of them. And it's a good film. I mean, I'm not really sports centered. I mean, I I kind of know very little about like the history of Nike. So I mean, in that sense, I guess it's kind of interesting to like, not that I kind of support the ideas or the companies or the sports ideas in this film, but like it's interesting to see it as a historical piece for me personally, how these ideas and people like Michael Jordan like rose to great fame. Um, and I don't think it's much of a spoiler. But basically, yeah, Nike. Like this is the beginning of the film. The company Nike, they don't have Michael Jordan yet, and like they're on the edge of bankruptcy, and they're going against like Adidas in terms of rival companies, and what else? Adidas and I don't know, like other shoe companies. I can't kind of forget. But it's like well made, like it's decent, it's good, like it's a pretty good like business movie. If you're looking for like a good movie about business and like a feel good type of business film, yeah, this is pretty good. It's kind of interesting that like yeah, when it comes to business, like movies about business, especially in the mainstream, like films like Air, like the stories they pick are those from decades ago. I like for me, like being 31, I think it'd be a bit more relevant for younger viewers if business films about business were made about like contemporary business, events or like, but Air is fine. Like it's a good film. I wouldn't say I love it, but it's well made. And there are like yeah, interesting sequences and scenes. Um, yeah, but this is definitely like has a mainstream vibe. Like there's nothing really offensive, I guess, unless like I don't know, you're sort of against like the effects of like corporatism, maybe. Like the one I think of is like Nike's exploitation of labor from overseas. But yeah, I don't think this movie addresses that like at all. Yeah, and interesting choice, which I think worked. Michael Jordan is in the film, played by another actor, of course, and the film has a cool like camera technique that I'm not going to spoil of how they don't make Michael Jordan the center of this movie. It's really about Matt Damon's character, who is the main character, as he tries to yeah, he has this bald idea to get Nike out of bankruptcy. So it's kind of a good idea, like I mean, a good movie when it comes to like entrepreneurship, I guess, like in the business world. Anyway, yeah. So if any of that sound interesting, that's Air. It came out this year, and it is again surprisingly rated R. Cannot believe it. Yeah, 2 hours long. All right. Until then, take it easy. Peace.